Let's be honest. Waiting for someone to choose you is literally one of the most humiliating things ever. Refreshing their story views like it's your full-time job, posting random stuff hoping that one day, maybe just one day, they will notice, convincing yourself that maybe they're just busy. Yup, been there, done that, deleted the chat history and still went back like a clown. And the worst part, you start negotiating with the goddamn universe like,
just one more text, just one more call, and I swear I will never do it again. I will let him go after that.
but you don't. You will overthink even the punctuations in the reply for 3 straight hours and convince yourself that maybe it was a sign. So hey guys, welcome back to With Love Pre. If your self-worth has ever been tied to someone else's seen status on Instagram, this one is definitely for you. And if you're new here, I'm Priyanka. I overthink for sport, feel everything way too much, and still somehow work my way through it all. This channel is where I talk about healing, heartbreaks, this 20-something confusing life, being way too available for people who text hey after weeks of ghosting, and why we deserve so much better than that. Also, music is my emotional language. So at the end of every episode, there's going to be a song that I have covered. Something personal, something raw, and sometimes just dramatic enough to match our situationships. So grab your coffee or whatever it is that helps you survive your 20s. Let's get into it. There was a time I genuinely thought that the problem was me. Maybe I wasn't manifesting right. Maybe I had my internal emotional blockages. Maybe I was too much, too emotional, too clingy, too everything. But then one day it hit me. Even if he did come back, I did not want to spend my life feeling unloved and unsure. Like, hello, I want full rom-com, lift you in the rain kind of love. Not someone who just texts you back when it's convenient for them or gives me attention like it's a monthly salary. I realized that I wasn't asking for too much. I was just asking the wrong person. I don't want to chase people to feel seen. I want a partner, not a project. I'm not a rehab center for emotionally unavailable people. I just realized that I forgot to record the audio separately. And I'm too lazy to do that now. So anyway, the things I did for bare minimum crumbs, I have literally begged a man to just say something, anything. A full-grown man with a working internet connection and a mouth. Still, silence. Silence was all I got. I kept going back to people who did not even deserve eye contact, to be honest. Got excited when they liked my story, blocked them, unblocked them, swore on my future kids I would never talk to them again, and still waited for their name to pop up on my notifications. This one time I even checked their Apple Music activity like a freaking stalker, went through old chats, and even zoomed into blurry stories, wondering if the shadow in the background was him. And sometimes it was, sometimes it wasn't, but that's not the point. Yep, I have done some crazy level stalker shit. And let's not even forget the fake Instagram stories. You know, the ones looking extra fine, having so much fun, tagging cute cafes, just so that they would think that I have moved on. And I think you know what I'm gonna say next. And you're right, they didn't care. And even if they did, they still did not do or say anything. And I'm gonna talk about the one thing that really hit me hard, the one statement. People say that you attract what you are. And I honestly was a complete wreck. I wasn't loving myself fully. I was giving myself crumbs, so I kept attracting people who gave me the same. Of course, that is basic math. I thought I could heal someone into loving me. I thought that my kindness would convince them. It did not. It just drained me. You keep repeating the same cycle until it punches you in the damn face, until one day you look around and realize you are always the one giving, adjusting, and hoping, and they're out there living their best emotionally unavailable lives. And you know the most toxic part? You start romanticizing it. Like maybe if I just wait a little longer, they will realize that I'm the one. Well, newsflash, you are the one, just not the one for them. And that's okay. So what changed? Well, not everything. I still have moments when I wish they would text. I still low-key check my requests folder, but now I catch myself. I stopped using attention as a measure of love. I stopped picking people who needed to be convinced to stay. And I started hyping myself up in the mirror like a psycho Beyonce fan. And I made a list, of course. A list of what I actually want in a partner. You'd be surprised how high the bar goes up once you stop accepting nonsense. And I remind myself, I'm not desperate, I'm just discerning. I'm still soft, still romantic, still slightly unhinged, but now I am unhinged with standards. And I'm not settling just because I'm bored or lonely. You know what's wild? When you start valuing your own peace, your time, your emotional energy, the world does not end. The right people actually start showing up. Yes, there are right people. If you're in this too, this is what you can try. And if you're stuck in that place where your heart is aching and your brain is yelling at you to just move on, let it go, this is what helped me and maybe might be able to help you too. Write down everything you wish that they had said to you and then say it to yourself. Create a no bare minimum rule. If they don't do the bare minimum, they get zero access. Romanticize your own life like you are the freaking main character, because you are. Block with confidence, mute with grace, and move on with rage. Take your need for closure and use it as content. Surround yourself with friends and people who remind you who the hell you are when you forget. And lastly, accept that sometimes you don't get the apology, the explanation, or the text. You get something better, clarity. And with that comes peace. If you have begged the bare minimum to love you back, stayed up checking if they saw or liked your story, or literally turned your brain into a full-time FBI agent, I have been there too. And if you're starting to feel that tiny shift inside you where you finally want more, that's not just healing, that is power. You don't need to be the cool, unbothered girl. You get to be the loving, slightly overdramatic one, with high standards, of course. So raise the bar, not just for others, but for yourself too. And the moment you start treating yourself like someone who deserves fireworks, that is when the whole damn sky changes. So, coming back to my favorite part, the song. Today's song is Darkhaast. Not for the one who left, but for the one who is actually worthy of your love, your softness, and your goddamn high standards. Someone who matches your energy without you having to shrink yourself down. In next video, we are talking about a book that actually drastically changed my entire life. Like it changed my brain chemistry. So if you are into underlining emotional damage in paperback form, stay tuned. Until then, take your power back. With love, Pri.
लम्स जिस्मों पे ऐसी सजाए, बारिशों से भी वो धुल ना पाए। तू मेरी बाहों में दुनिया भुला दे, हो नक्श लम्हों पे ऐसे बनाए, मुद्दतों से भी वो मिट ना पाए। तू मेरी बाहों में दुनिया भुला दे, हूँ तुझसे तो हूँ मैं यूँ बहुत मुतासिर, पर क्या करूँ मैं हूँ एक मुसाफिर। कैसी खुशी है जिसमें नमी है, जाने तू ये या जाने ना। जो जज्बात है ये बड़े ही पाक है ये, तू मेरी बाहों में दुनिया भुला दे। जो अब लम्हात है ये बड़े ही खास है ये, तू मेरी बात